Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at a USB condenser microphone. It is the TONOR TC-777 that we got for only $27. But first, let's see what we get in the box for our $27. Okay, so let's start with the packaging. It looks like they spent a pretty good amount of the money on the packaging itself. I mean, this looks pretty legit with the good graphics and the nice soft tone. And this is actually, you can kind of feel that it's almost like a 3D effect kind of thing. Let's go ahead and just cut that off. And this kind of reminds me of how you open up like iPads or iPhones or whatever. And boom. So the first thing we see is going to be a pop filter. This pop filter, I can't actually take it out. And it looks like it's already pre-assembled. So let's just take out the microphone. And this is the microphone. It does come with a tripod. The tripod, let's see if it's removable. It is removable with a standard connector to other microphone stands, so that's good. And the microphone kind of comes attached to this already with some, looks like rubber bands. So this is done so it doesn't, like, you don't hear a clicking noise, but in this way it's been done the cheap way, where they've taken rubber bands on each side here and kind of crisscross them, same thing as the back. So if you push it in all the way, just like that, it shouldn't technically touch the bracket at all. This is a pretty thin pop filter. Ooh, did I just break this? Oh no, I didn't break it. So this actually comes off. This was pretty loose to begin with. There we go. Just comes off. We're gonna put that back on though. It's pretty bendy. Awesome. And this is a USB 2.0 connector. Set this up. So the tripod seems to be pretty sturdy, but you can kind of still tell that it's very cheaply made just because this is all plastic. Usually these are metal. Same thing with this here. That's a plastic piece. Pretty cheap. Let's take this microphone out. I want to see it myself. The microphone does come with one of these. So in my opinion, if you're going to be using a pop filter, you don't need this. Or if you're going to be using this, you don't need a pop filter. But we can test that out to see if that's true afterwards. Let's take this out. And okay, I mean, that's pretty much it. Now the next step is going to be to connect everything, right? Okay, so I'm going to be replacing my Snowball microphone with this. But the first thing that I've noticed trying to work with this is the fact that this thing here, if you're trying to use it like this, it doesn't hold it in place. I don't know what to do. I mean, the more that I use it, the worse it gets. It is a very flimsy. Unless we're going to be doing it this way, even then, it doesn't really kind of hold it in place. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, I can probably set it on top of the microphone like that. I'm not really sure, but see how that moves? A little bit of movement, boop, gone. So it's not very stiff. This flexible thing is too flexible, if I may say. But let's plug this in anyways and let's test this out. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do, and I'm gonna have this camera here so you guys can see where I have this microphone. Hopefully, I'm gonna set it right behind my keyboard right here. And again, I can't get this pop filter to kind of just stay. Well, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and show that I don't have any filters attached to this. There is no filters, and we do have the microphone TONOR TC-777 device available. We're actually recording this audio now with the microphone. So this is here where the microphone's going to be maybe a foot, 2 feet from my face. It's probably somewhere that naturally a gamer or a streamer is going to place their microphone with the tripod that is included. I don't know if you guys can, if it's catching the background of the computer or not, but we'll be able to hear this once we go back and listen to the recording here. If I get closer, just like this is what I sound like now. So this should be a little bit better technically. It's picking up a lot more on the OBS, so that's good. And let's go ahead and remove this pop filter. All right, so let's do a test here. Let's say Mississippi. 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 I don't even know what to say. So we're taking off everything here to see if there is a difference in volume. Let's see if this picks up the keyboard, my keyboard at all. This is just me typing regularly. This is what everybody is going to be able to hear while I'm streaming, pretty much. Now, of course, you can edit this and kind of take away some of the gain, but if you have the microphone directly behind your keyboard, it might not be very, very helpful. That's the keyboard. Okay, so one thing that I did notice now is that this doesn't attach to anything on its own. So this microphone does not have a way to attach to my mount on its own. I need to continue using the bracket that's on here, which kind of sucks, but that's the only way we can do it. Okay, so one thing that I have noticed is that this microphone is so light that my mount just goes straight right back up. It just goes right back up. Boop. So if you have a mount like mine with the springs and everything, ooh, this is gonna be hard. Let's use the camera to kind of hold. Yeah, all right. So now I'm using the my camera mount to kind of hold it down. That's hilarious. All right. So anyways, let's do the test here. So this is typically where I hold my microphone, around this area, right? This is me talking and typing at the same time. This is without the pop filter. Let's pop the pop filter off. And usually we're not gonna like stick our noses in there like this, but we are gonna kind of just game talk like this. So let's try this now without the cover. La 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 la. Bum, 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 bum. Hope I'm not actually typing something somewhere. But this is what it sounds like without the cover off, without the pop filter off. This is about maybe 6 inches from my face or so. And what I see on my stream, at least on there, I notice that there is like a lot of background noise being picked up by the microphone. So let's go ahead and mess with the gain a little bit and see if that fixes anything. Okay, so the gain should be a lot lower now. Okay, so this is the microphone with the gain down, so it picks up a lot less background noise without any pop filter or anything else. Let's go ahead and put on the cover back on. All right, this is the microphone with the cover on with the gain lowered so it doesn't pick up background noise. Okay, so I'm going to finish off this video with the microphone without any filters because I believe that this is the best way to use it. But so far, it's not a bad microphone. I'm definitely going to spend some more time with it to make sure that, see, while I'm gaming, that if the people that I'm gaming with are going to complain about it. But from what I've recorded here on OBS, it doesn't seem to be too terrible. The only issue that I still have is that, at least with my setup here, I can't let go of this because it'll just kind of just go off on its own. So I can't really keep it here because this is super light. So if you just add like a weight or something to this, to your mount, I think you'll be okay. So for $27, and I know we kind of got it on sale for $27 for one of the top rated items out there that got recommended to me. I think this is probably one of the better options that I have had. So kudos to TONOR for making a product that's cheap and affordable, and for us streamers and gamers that need something like this. Now, I do not think that you should be using it without the cover, though. Without the cover, I think it picks up a little bit more ambient noises. But the way it is right now, I believe that it should be good. Now, if you keep it around this kind of length, I think you're fine. Anything further? Let's see. If I leave it right there, y'all be the judge to see if y'all can still hear me. But I don't think it's too terrible. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I hope this video was a little informative to you and deciding whether or not you want to purchase this microphone. I was very surprised how good the quality actually is on this thing. I wasn't really expecting it to be this good, and I think that I would use it on a day-to-day basis. I mean, if I had a choice between spending $27 and $100 and I only had $27, I'd probably go ahead and buy this one. But anyways, if this was helpful to you, if it helped you make a decision, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and like the button and share it. If somebody else might be out there on a budget that kind of needs something like this. Until next time, thanks again for watching. I'll put a link of this product down in the description for you so you can check it out. But until the next video, see you on the next one.